But yeah, this is a really cute way. She's voguing, you guys. She's voguing. Hi guys. Thank you for joining this edition of Color and Beauty. My name is Tenaj Astrid.
And it's your girl Astrid.
And today we are doing something a little different. We're going to be showing you some really cute DIYs here. These are DIYs that that we've done, and we're going to show you how to do them. These can be for your tablescape or little decorations around the house. And yeah, let's just get right into it.
Get into it. So the first one that we have, cute little tree made out of ornament balls.
Yeah. Last year, if you look at our old Christmas tree, we had red balls and silver balls and snowflakes and stuff. Our Christmas tree, if you see that video soon, is going to be pink and blue. So I had extra red balls hanging around. So I thought this would be the cutest thing to put on the table, or like we said, you know, just around the house. And so we're going to show you really quick how to do that.
Okay.
So for this DIY, what you'll need are some ornaments. This is a sleeve from the Dollar Tree. So this is $1. And then a glue gun. And that's literally it. That's how you get this. Yes. Glue and this. Now, if you are not comfortable using a glue gun, not safety glue, super glue. Super glue will work well too.
And I sell that at the Dollar Tree too. So
yes,
if you're in there already.
All of these items can be purchased at, well, except for the gun. The glue gun, it costs a little bit more.
Yeah, that's at Michael's. We all know the drill about that.
So unlike this one right here, these are all going to be the same size. So we're going to start at the bottom with 6 of these. Now, because of these have the little things on the bottom, it actually allows for the balls to stay in place. If you guys have completely rounded ornaments, I think that'll be a little bit more difficult. But having it like this, it'll allow for the bottom to sit like this, if you guys can see here. So the little pieces help keep you anchored so it's not completely circular. So the first thing I do, you grab one, right, and very close to the edge. And I'm pretty liberal with my glue because you're gonna miss it, if that makes sense. You're gonna miss exactly where they meet, especially on the first one. And you take another one, right?
You meet them.
And you meet them. Yep.
So essentially, where the little hooks would usually go that you put it on the Christmas tree, you're gonna meet those together, or try to as much as possible.
Yes. The first 2 are the hardest ones.
Okay.
And so I gathered it was about right there.
I'm a burner. I always burn myself with
Do
hot
you?
glue. Yeah. I think that's kind of the fun part of it. I don't know. I'm sure someone out there is like, that means you're not doing it right.
You see right here, you guys, I'm just kind of gauging where it's going to be. And I put a lot because they're not necessarily going to meet where I place them.
And you want to make sure you get it secure enough because, like I said, I mean,
I'm
picking this up from the top. So
yeah,
if you don't put enough glue on the bottom, it's gonna
fall apart.
And also, I mean, you can totally do different designs as you'd like, but we kind of went with the eyeshadow concept of matte versus shimmer.
We sure did. Pulling in the color and beauty part.
If you want to go just matte, go ahead. I think the different finishes of the ornament balls really make it stand out a little bit more, especially as like a, I don't know, you can even see it here in the camera. It just makes it look so pretty because it's different finishes, different designs, different textures. But hey, do you? If you want to go on matte, that's completely
right. And again, we're using like ornaments that we already had. So I'm not encouraging you to go out and buy this, but this is very cheap. I mean, this was $1 for the sleeve. Don't be afraid to like really get the glue everywhere, especially on the base, because the balls kind of cover themselves up. Okay guys, so the base is pretty much done, as you can see here.
Solid.
It's solid. So here is another pro tip. We are going to use these little anchors to kind of fill in the spaces right here. We're going to put glue around there and then twist it there, and we're going to build around with it each individual corner.
Cool. My ball didn't fall.
And all right, you guys can see they're sitting in there.
I'm just putting glue everywhere. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I'm just gluing it up.
And that's just fine.
So we accidentally misjudged, and now we're gonna be using 6 ornament balls.
Yeah.
Instead of 5. That's
All
okay,
right.
now we'll have a
double foundation.
foundation.
This is gonna look really cute though. I'm still excited about it. You guys can see, I like it when you start seeing it come together. We're gonna put this one starting right here to kind of close in the gap because you want it to come up to a point. It's not gonna look exactly like that one because we're using pretty similar size ornaments.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this one, Tenaj had a couple more ornament balls that she didn't use. This tree is coming along exactly at like 2020. Let's come along.
I know, right? You had all these great plans.
This is our 2020 goals list, and this is what 2020 actually brought. And this is us trying to work around all the issues.
Yes, it is. It's coming together.
It's a little lopsided, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Trees come in different sizes and shapes.
Well, see, there's this thing called crafters called the ugly side, and when you're making something, there's usually one part where like the double stitching happens, double gluing happens, and you know we face it this way.
Honey, this just looks like somebody blew the tree and went. That tree went. Huh?
While we're building this little tree, I'm gonna make sure that it moves forward a bit because, you know, we did kind of make it lean while we were building, just a little bit, right? So I'm gonna glue right here because this is where I expect it to land. And I want
put that slipper.
Yeah, put it right there. So this is our little recreation of this creation we did the night before. It was a little struggle, but we got it done. I just feel like this is a really cute way to use some old ornaments.
I love it.
And also, you know, these were the cheap ones that I necessarily didn't want to get rid of. So, you know,
maybe if you had like more intricate designs.
How pretty that would be. Yeah.
That is really nice.
So I think it's going to be my mission next year to do this kind of on purpose, not just with leftovers, but with different ones and see how intricate we could get it. So we'll revisit this one next year.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, on to our second craft.
Okay, so this is our next DIY. This is just a little floral arrangement that you can have at the centerpiece.
I love it.
Yes, and these are actually all Dollar Tree items.
Again, because we were trying to do this really on a budget and
absolutely
trying to be cute. But let's go ahead and get started.
So this right here, it came in a pack of 12. These are wire garland that you can, and this came in a pack from Dollar Tree. While you're building your flower arrangement, you want it to look really full on the bottom.
Unfortunately, if you just put these in the vase, it's just
gonna
have extra space, and it just
doesn't look as full as it could be.
But yeah, basically because it's a little bit larger, we are just gonna bend it in a V shape. And as we put in the flowers, we'll kind of see just how extensive or how wide they need to actually be.
Right.
But yeah, we'll just kind of stuff them in there.
Yeah. So
as we go,
I often do the first two as like a V to make sure you kind of get your base covered, and then you just kind of fill it in from that point. So you see, with us doing that, now you have a pretty full base.
Yeah, now that's gonna be clear.
Yeah, right. So these were the poinsettias that we got from the Dollar Tree. And to do some accent pieces in it, we got a white cotton looking flower and also some cranberry foliage, I guess. Is that the right word?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, cranberry foliage. That sounds correct. You guys correct us if we're wrong. The thing about artificial flowers, you want to make them look as full as possible. Make sure you kind of separate them. Fluff them up. And the other trick, you guys, always remember to push this up, because sometimes they're all over the place. Yeah, you want to make sure you push them up, and again, it gives it a much fuller look towards the top. I just kind of separate them. It wasn't a lot, And what we're going to do now is layer. So I have one layer of the red flowers, and you want the cranberries to kind of stick up, so I'm flipping them in there like that.
Okay.
We'll take another layer, and look how full that looks already.
That looks really cute.
Yeah. And then we got the white, and we're going to put that right in front. So you see there, now we have what's looking like a very full bouquet.
Cute.
And it goes in there. Oh, look at that.
Cute and simple.
It is very cute and simple. So we're going to add a little bit more. Yeah, look how full that is.
That looks a lot better than just putting them in there.
So if you want to be one more bit of fancy, I have some ribbon that I also got from the Dollar Tree. Tie a bow. Think of it as if you're tying your shoe. You want to have enough space to where you can make the bow happen, right? So I usually give it way more than you need because you're probably going to mess up. So I'm going to lay this ribbon really flat against it so it lays down and it kind of gives it a little bit of drama. And so we're just taking a folded piece over and we're going to glue it to the vase. Now the great thing is this is a glass vase, so you'll be able to take this ribbon off really easily. You don't want it to be a Christmas vase anymore. So you see it's glued down, and actually you can leave it just like that
if you wanted to.
If you wanted to. But I'm going to show you how to make the other sides of the bow using hot glue. So we're going to take some more of the ribbon. Depending on how big you want the bow to be. I want the bow to be about that big. So I'm going to cut at the length I want it to be. Diagonally, yes. And I'm going to make sure I measure it to be about the same. So you're not making two giant bows that are opposite lengths. You don't want that. It's not a good look. So now you see we have these two little ribbons here. When you cross them over, look at that. That's a little bow. And we're going to use the glue though to glue these two down. And there's your bouquet.
I would
your
love
Dollar
to get
Tree
this.
bouquet.
This was $7, you guys.
All together.
I think I like this one better than the tree. I don't know. I'm still deciding.
Yeah, it's a very nice centerpiece.
Very nice.
We got some more to go.
On to the third one.
Okay, so this is another all Dollar Tree DIY. I love this little thing. I think I saw someone do something similar to it, and I was convinced I could replicate that in a way that I wanted it to look like.
In a way that you don't have to go to Pier 1 to
Exactly.
get everything.
Exactly. Because I think I got the inspiration from like Kirkland's, and I was like, I can do that. Just figure out how to
Dollar
make
Tree
it Dollar Tree style. This is another vase from Dollar Tree. This is some more of the garland that we had from the vase that we just did. And these little things right here, oh my gosh.
I love these.
These are little pine cones, and they came from the Dollar Tree as well.
Yes. Now, you do have to get this pretty early on. We got these in November.
Yes, we did. So some of the cute stuff, you're like, I didn't see that at my Dollar Tree.
Honey,
I didn't see it.
You went too late.
You did. We were prepped for this for a long time.
Yes.
And this is also from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is a quick caveat, quick.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this.
So I'm not in love with this tree. I am not. I saw its potential, and so we are going to put it to its potential.
Sure.
It does have something cool that we both agree that we don't care for.
We don't want to.
Well,
it's changing colors.
Yeah, it's changing colors.
See my hand right there. So
and maybe if it was just red or if it was just green, I would enjoy it. But it goes through the rainbow.
It's too many colors, and
it's
a little. It can go a little tacky sometimes with some of these arts and crafts. So you gotta be careful. But the white I like.
Yes, I like it as white. So even though, just so you know, this is something you can turn on, but we're not.
Disclaimer.
You can tell this is a hot glue.
Yeah, this hot glue gun is our best friend.
It is. So first thing is we're going to disguise this little base because again we're not a full fan.
Again, this is just not cute.
So we're going to take the garland and wrap it around. The first thing you do is I put it directly on the garland because if you put it on here, it's not really gonna. I mean, you can do that. I just feel like you're defeating the purpose. cute.
That looks a lot better than the yellow plastic. Some things from the Dollar Tree are like really cute by themselves, and then some things I feel like have potential. You just have to.
You have to unlock that potential.
Cover it up.
I said unlock the potential, not cover it up. Okay, so you see we've disguised our little bottom. The next part is we're going to put in the base to our. Yeah, I guess this could be a centerpiece. Yeah. So I'm really just going to open up the little package that the pine cones came in. Oh, and they smell like cinnamon. They do. They smell like cinnamon. They smell like Christmas.
Smell like Christmas? Oh, they do. That's awesome.
So a trick though, make sure you put the big ones on the bottom because you want it to be a base. Oops.
If you don't like me, you can just say you have to throw anything.
I don't have to throw stuff. But yeah, I make sure that the big ones are at the bottom, and then you can just kind of.
For those of us that don't have patience.
Right. Then you can just kind of fill them in.
I'm glad you said that because I'm the type that it was just.
You just dumped them in there.
Yes.
But yeah, you just want to make sure the big ones are on the bottom because you want a semi-flat surface for the tree. Yeah. Now, one of the other things that if you again want to make this permanent, you can put glue on the way down and it'll stick there. And also you can glue this to the pine cones.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, isn't that cute? It's very simple. Again, Dollar Tree friendly. I'm sure you can find, if it's not Dollar Tree, you can find something very similar at similar stores. But yeah,
I love this. I would actually added some snow, but we don't have enough time for that. So this is what we're gonna come up with for the centerpiece. But I think this is so like it doesn't even take that much time.
It doesn't take that much time or effort.
Yeah.
But it looks like you did. Yeah. Or it looks like you paid a lot of money for it, which we did not.
This is so cute. Okay. To our final DIY.
Our last one. Look how cute that is. That is so adorable to me.
I love these. Now this one obviously was not the Dollar Tree.
No, that was not Dollar Tree.
Okay. This has Target written all over it. Target. They got the nice little fake little tree up in here, and they added this really nice patterned cloth to the tree itself. So this is how you put a tree together. Dollar Tree. Anyways.
Dollar Tree actually did have some of their little standalone trees.
Yeah, they did. I will say that.
Very early on in the process of like them putting out Christmas stuff, we're talking like October. You had to buy those kind of trees from Dollar Tree, but they were a little sparingly, so you would have had to add two like anyways.
Yeah, you gotta ump it up.
And
so Dollar Tree be like, here's your tree.
Yes.
I'm so mean.
It's the truth though. Now we gave Dollar Tree a lot of love today.
Yeah, we did.
So we just know where we're shopping. That's all.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
So this is another ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. This one is buffalo check with little snowflakes on it.
And this matches the rest of our decor.
Yes, you'll see that when we get to decorate.
Yes.
So this little tree was $3 at Target, and it came with the buffalo check like Astrid said, and it's a tie. Honestly, you can leave it just like this, but I figured, you know, if you wanted to match your decor a little bit more and it's not, adding a little piece of ribbon won't hurt.
Yeah, and it's like a super easy DIY.
It is. So I'm just taking this off, and I'm keeping the little tie, because it has a little tie on there. I'm keeping that on there. First of all, it's going to be easy to glue down to because it's already there. But I just feel like, you know, you can really make this 100 different ways, but I like the buffalo check that it came with, and I liked how it looked already, so I'm not changing that much. So it's just like how the vase that we did earlier. You want to make a little tie around it. You want to kind of see where it lands, right? Lands, and that's about right? So go ahead and make your cut. Diagonally. If you're someone who is afraid to do that for some reason, you can cut straight, but then cut diagonally later. We're just going to take the glue, glue the crossover directly onto the little fabric right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. You want to be really careful at this point because whenever you put hot glue with very thin fabric, don't go in there immediately and start kind of pushing stuff down because you will get burned.
You will, as we have today.
That is from a victim of being burned in the past by hot glue gun.
All right, so the next piece It's just like how we did before. You want to kind of measure to see how big you want the bow to be. I just remember it being about that long. And again, it's easier to cut off than to add.
Correct.
I'm just using the hot glue gun again to layer the bows. Now, again, I like, in the past, especially with more expensive ribbon, I've stitched them together. Okay. Or tied them. You don't really have room to tie on this very thin ribbon. Yeah. You see my little bow there, and we're just gonna layer it on top of the other one. And Astrid's gonna be using the glue to do that.
Here we go. We are about to find out if Astrid's gonna mess us up.
You're not gonna mess it up.
Well, that's what you'd like to say. Alright, so I'm gonna try my best to do this while I'm on the camera.
Yeah.
There you go, see? Not that bad. And my DIY brain's going off. Like, I would definitely put like snow spray on this.
Yes.
I have snow spray at home. I don't know why. I can't recall what I was doing at Christmas, but I would definitely use that on a tree like this just to make it look a little bit more
high-end. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Oh guys, look at those little trees.
I love it. So simple.
It is so simple, and it just elevated it from it being the little tree that was there, and now it's more personalized. Like our tree again from pink and blue. Yep. If you wanted to get like a black thing and put a pink bow with blue detailing on it, something.
Like a black cloth and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cute. But we're good with this because this actually matches
our decor.
Our decor on our table. Alright you guys, so as you can see, we are finished with our DIYs. Obviously ours didn't take as long as some other YouTubers, but we had a lot of fun. This was all from the Dollar Tree, so we try to keep budget in mind whenever we're going out. But I hope you really like this. We really, really do enjoy these, and these you will actually see in future videos that we're going to come out with on how we decorate the dining room table. Yeah. And then also we have kind of like a little, what is it, like Santa cookie bar?
Yes. Is what they call it. We'll have a little, it's a beverage bar that we're turning into Santa's cookie station.
So, let us know in the comment section how you think we did. Yeah. If you'll be trying any of these. If you have your own DIYs that we should check out, please let us know, because we are eternally addicted to these.
Oh my god. We go deep into that DIY hole all the time.
But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, which I hope you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you got this far and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and join us here at Color and Beauty. And then also make sure you hit that notification bell for all future videos that we will be releasing, particularly around this time of the year. I know with certain circumstances we can't go out as much as we would like to, but we do have a couple things up our sleeves that we're waiting to show you guys.
Yes, and also go to our Instagram. That's It's Color and Beauty, ITSCOLOUR, because yes, we are worldly like that. Thank you so much for joining us. We're super excited, and you're going to see our decorating video.
Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.